What's going on, folks? This is Antoine with Core Cutter Tech and Lifestyle, and today we're going to be doing a video on Viasat/Exceed Internet. If you don't know, I used to work for Dish Network for 10 years, and I was a trained installer of Viasat, Exceed, DishNet, and HughesNet. And I just wanted to do a video on Viasat and what it has to offer, specifically for the people in city and rural areas. Now, if you enjoy this video, if you enjoy any of my other videos, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing. If you like the content, it's greatly appreciated. Leave a comment. Your opinion matters here. You know, I'm a cord cutter myself, and I want to know what's going on out there with the other cord cutters, so I can research their research their issues or whatever. You know, I've done a lot of research on cord cutting before I started cord cutting, and found the perfect setup for myself. So if I can help anybody else out there with that, then more than gladly to. But going back to the Viasat, I've been seeing a lot of commercials for Viasat, and just wanted to, you know, just let people know what it's about. So first, to start off, Viasat is mainly for people out in the rural areas. Just, you know, by looking at the pricing, it's almost double what you will pay for cable internet. I believe cable starts at 200 megabytes per second for like $40, and that's their highest package with Viasat. If you go down to Viasat's lowest package, is 12 megabytes per second at $50 a month. So it's already starting off higher than what you'll get with cable. So with Viasat, Exceed, DishNet, and HughesNet, the main thing is when you call them and you ask about, you inquire about getting a service, they're gonna ask you a ton of questions about why you need it and what you plan on doing with it. It's not gonna be a ton of questions, but they're gonna ask you some basic questions. And if it doesn't fit what you're looking to do, they're going to actually tell you that, hey, this isn't for you, find somebody else. Now, you really have to pull their arm to get it if you really want it. And you live in a city, you really have to pull their arm to get it. You know, they not just giving it out to anybody. And the main reason being is because, first, if you agree to sign up for their service, as you see right here, 2-year contract that guarantees your price lock. Now, free standard installation. Now, that installation for Viasat isn't free. They got to pay a technician to do that. So that's when that contract comes into play. Sort of like the cell phones when they offer you a discount on a big phone or a free phone, for that matter. You guaranteeing them, you making a promise to them that you're going to pay your bill for 2 years. So that gives them the confidence to give you this equipment at a discount or for free. So, and I can tell you, when I've hooked up internet, it was a minimum $150, you know, for the install. That's how much I was getting paid, and that doesn't include for the company the equipment they install. And I imagine that satellite dish costs money, the pole it goes on, or the mast, and the tria. You know, you're looking at about between $700 and $1,000 worth of equipment and labor that they just give them to you for free. So that's why these companies, most satellite companies do free installation, because they front you everything you need, you know, the equipment and the labor. So, but just looking at the packages, you see way off from what you get with cable, and that's because the satellite is, you getting it directly from the source. So with satellite internet, as opposed to cable, with cable you got your service going from phone pole to phone pole, just jumping back and forth. So you're most likely to have more. I've been in whole neighborhoods where people saying, man, the service is just horrible in this neighborhood. That's because they got old lines. They have the lines on the poles haven't been upgraded. With satellite TV and satellite internet, it's coming. Your house is the source. Your house is going from your house to the sky, back to Dish Network or DirecTV's main satellite hub, which is, well, no, with Dish Network, it's in Colorado. So it's a wireless link from your house to the sky, back down to the to the main hub where it distributes. So yeah, if you have any other questions about Viasat or satellite internet, just hit me up in the comment or hit me up at otantenna@gmail.com. I'm going to leave that my email in the description below if you're thinking about getting it. And just have any questions about it. I have a lot of experience. Like I said, I worked for Dish Network for over 10 years. And I was installing internet for about 8 of those 10 years. So I got a lot of experience with it. A lot of experience with Dish Network too. So if you have any questions about any of those services, hit me up hit me up on my email or leave a comment below. Oh, and another thing, with this Viasat, 2-year agreement, I believe I touched on that, but cancellation fees, I know that's a whole nother topic, but they do cancellation fees because, like I said, they front you this equipment, and at the point where if you had it for a little while and you want to cancel before your contract's over, they still losing money, and they gotta now take this equipment, refurbish it, and get it shipped back out to the warehouses, and have engineers redo it and all, have people redo it, check it and wipe it clean and all that. So that's why they have contracts, cancellation fees. So that's about it, folks. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. Remember to like and subscribe. If you feel that anybody else can learn from this video, go ahead and share it. I will talk to you guys later.